Let's talk about the eye. Let's start with the outer layer of the eye. That's the white of the eye, is the sclera. Just inside that is the choroid layer, and then inside that is the retina. So we have 3 layers of our eye. Outer layer is sclera, middle layer is the choroid, and the innermost layer is the retina. Part of the retina, the very center of it, which is completely filled with cones, is the fovea centralis. The nerve leading from the eye to the brain is the optic nerve. And remember, that's going to the occipital lobe. A few other parts of the eye. Vitreous humor is the fluid that helps maintain eye shape. The aqueous humor, the fluid in the front of the eye, nourishes the cornea and lens. And then conjunctiva is the thin membrane on the surface of the cornea. It keeps the eye moisturized. Continuing on, the iris is the colored part of the eye. The pupil is the hole through which light travels into the eye. The lens changes shape to focus. And finally, the cornea is the very front of the eye. It also helps to focus. The sclera is the white, tough, fibrous outer layer. It protects the eye and maintains eye shape. The choroid layer is the black middle layer. It provides oxygen and nourishment to the retina. It absorbs light and limits reflections within the eye. The retina contains light-sensitive cells called rods and cones that convert light energy into action potentials. Right in the center of the optic nerve is a spot called the blind spot. It's where the retina attaches to the optic nerve. There are no rods or cones there. Rods and cones are photoreceptors, or sensory receptors. Rods are responsible for vision in dim light. They see in black and white and have less spatial acuity. So that means less ability to discern between 2 points. Cones are active at higher light levels, provide color vision, and fine details. The fovea centralis is the central part of the retina, so it's still part of the retina. Fovea centralis is filled with cones, which means a person has the best visual acuity right in the center of their vision. The optic nerve transmits impulses to the occipital lobe from the retina. It is a bunch of sensory neurons. The iris is the colored part of the eye. It is a muscle that controls the size of the adjustable circular opening in the center called a pupil. The pupil is the hole in the middle of the iris. It allows light to enter the eye. The lens is composed of transparent, flexible tissue. Along with the cornea, it helps to focus light and images on the retina. When a cataract develops, the lens loses its clarity. In cataract surgery, the lens that has become cloudy is removed and replaced with an artificial lens. Here we see they're making a small incision in the cornea. They cut out the lens, they break it into parts and pull it out. They place an artificial foldable lens in. It pops open, and then the person is able to see within 24 hours. The cornea is the tough, clear outer layer. It refracts or bends light toward the pupil. It provides 65 to 75% of the eye's focusing power. Often blurry vision is corrected by bending or refracting light rays with glasses or contact lenses. Surgery, either LASIK or PKR, can reshape the cornea. A cutting laser is used to flatten the curve of the cornea or make it steeper. Pathway of light into the eye starts with the cornea. Then it goes through the pupil, through the lens, the retina, to the retina, and then through the optic nerve to the occipital lobe. That spells Kuplaroo